Hey Kerry, welcome. Just came back from work. Whole Age of Darkness. Problems. It's full of bugs. The first day of release, but I have two crucial ones. Your units or heroes can get permanently stuck if you build something near them, and there is some blocker around, which there always is, because the campaign maps are made in that way. So that's fun. Permanently stuck means they cannot move or even garrison to get them unstuck. And the other bug is if you put archers into your tower, you cannot ungarrison them because they will disappear, and it will make all the other archers in other towers not fire or acquire targets, and it will also remove the archers when you ungarrison them. They will just despawn, but they will also be counted as units, so you will still pay upkeep on them. So these two things combined made it a torture chamber. These should be fixed fairly soon. Apart from that, gameplay-wise, I much rather play TR Billions. I'm sorry, but the campaign design, like, I've played like 4 missions. The very first one is a no-build mission, and then you are fighting bandits. I didn't even see the nightmares yet. We just fought a bunch of them at the start and then nothing. And yeah, just fighting bandits, and I don't know. I didn't see any progressive research or upgrade tree between missions. So that's a huge nope. Just why do we even have campaign then if it's a TR Billions clone, you know? It needs that. Maybe that's gonna be added later, I don't know. But for me, I didn't have a very good time. It's not without hope. I wouldn't say it's completely lost. Yeah, I would wait. Because these issues, the bugs are one thing, and they are extremely obnoxious. You cannot play the game with them, because a lot of the missions are relying on defense, so your archers and towers will be just fucked. And you need to be very cautious. There's no autosave either, so if you get 3/4 through the mission and then build something and get one of your heroes stuck, you can restart. Which is also great. So yeah, eventually maybe they will improve it significantly. I hope we will see an upgrade system throughout the missions, and maybe even some choices and things like that, because currently it's very linear. Alright, but today we are here to play Tlatoani, which is Aztec's city builder, made to be similar as Impressions games titles like Caesar or Pharaoh. So last time we played it, it was a different version. The author of the game, Perspective Games, has decided to tweak some things like food spoilage, which was apparently one of the issues we had, and also we had other things going wrong. You need to really account, since every person needs to go where they live and then to where they work, you really need to think about road connections to your farmland a lot, because the advisors were saying we have enough food, but that was a lie. I also apparently play too fast because I'm used to Caesar so much, so we'll have to slow down, just let the goods build up in the city, and that's how we will do it. There have been some other changes, namely the import quota for Magwe has been increased a bit on the mission we played, which we'll be replaying the same one. We'll be doing the peaceful scenario because I cannot handle military at this point. But it has been, even the military one has been changed, because in the military mission we had like 3 attacks per year. Now that should be more reasonable as well. But we'll be doing Xochimilco. Yeah. Hey Block, welcome. Let the bounty divide, or the transporters embezzle it into the vacuum of space. Well, apparently it's just a different game than Caesar. I just need to approach it differently. That's probably the reason why it failed before. I played too fast, the road connections were not good, apparently, and you know, maybe people lived a bit far away than they should. So we'll have to somehow figure out how to squeeze that in. But then Keep in mind that you want to keep the fertile land for your farming and then also have people living nearby, which is a problem. We'll have to figure something out. So, Xochimilco, Tranquil Reflections. This close neighbor to Tenochtitlan features rich resources, obliging trade partners, and an immediate source of fresh water for drinking and irrigation. There is no risk of invasion, so your only challenge will be keeping our people satisfied. Okay, let's proceed. Stop the game, and let's take a look at it. So what we have, let's remove this road as always. And we'll start with a mason's yard and a market. For now we'll build a mason's yard there. I need to figure out where our first block is gonna be. I think I would like it to be somewhere over here, but then you want to even use this for farming, because this is not gonna be enough for the whole city, and this further area is very tough to get people to live in, nearby off, so we'll be using this as well, which means I'll probably wait until they remove this road, and then we'll put the market somewhere over here. At least that's the idea. At this point you should be familiar with the game a little bit, so I'm not gonna repeat all the basic things unless someone asks about something specific, so just so you know, I'm not gonna be going over the game each time. Let them disassemble the road, that's what I need. And come on, can you do it? Do it. Business yard needs workers, okay. That's done. Let's put down a marketplace and let's think about this. So as I said, we will want some farms in here as well, which means that I might actually put this market here. Let's go ahead and remove this road and then put our own here, and we'll keep that 1 by 1 space as we usually do with the market. Stretch this a little bit further, but we don't want to go absolutely crazy on it. I'm gonna be doing something like this. Usually it's a good idea to offset it a little bit, just so that you can fit other things in here, which means I'm probably going to do it on this side. So you can have something like this, and that's gonna be long enough, because you don't want it to be too long, or it will be unstable. And then we put extra houses on this side. Now let's play slowly, because that's what we need to do. This is not Caesar. Also, the initial money situation is gonna be horrific. Before we start farming, we need to do industry or we are dead. The masons should be building the market. Let's place down that hovel. Our market should be getting maize from our imports, which are here. Let's take a look at industry. Oh yeah, I will need to figure out clay. That was one of the key things last time, where you need to bring a canal over, which is very expensive. All the clay and timber you need to use for it is going to cost you, which makes me think we might just have to invest into something else than pottery. I tried that last time, or I thought about it last time, but we didn't really do it. So they would also buy chilies, right? No, they sell this. They import this. Furniture, but that costs obsidian, which we cannot make ourselves. They would buy fruits, but fruits are poor price. You need something valuable. Cotton. It's actually doable. It will be very awkward to set up, but it can work. Awkward to set up because I need to make it in some where it's not gonna interfere with direct farming. So I'm thinking we put that on this side here. And we want to do 1, 2, 3 tiles away. Put down cotton fields. And it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be the full surround. And we will not dig a canal yet, because it would be insanely expensive for us. Problem with that is gonna be we are not gonna be having easy access to timber and clay early on. But yes, I'll try to go with cotton. If it does not work, we will have to go with something else. Oh yeah, and I see a new building, which is a turkey hutch. Turkeys can be kept for their meat and manure if they have space to forage. So it has terrible ambience, 1 worker, that's good. Farms up to 4 turkey. Typical output is 200 meat per year. Feeds 100 population, must be spaced 2 tiles apart. Okay. So, do you have any sort of indication how large of a space they require? Because I'm interested in that, that sounds cool. I would like it, but I don't know how much space it requires. So, maybe we hold off for now. And instead we focus on our things here. Now, if we open up Chalco, it is going to sell us stone and timber, so we'll need our own clay still. Because you'll need to switch this trading post to stop trading with the capital, since capital offers you very poor prices. You do not want to trade with the capital as soon as possible. You need to disable it, because they are ripping you off. Okay, we'll be building 2 workshops for cotton. Put them here. And just let it happen. And we'll be evolving them at least a little bit up to crude huts. So let's take a look at Veldipper. I will bring them water eventually with an aqueduct. I need to figure out where do we want our basins and things to be. I'm thinking we put a Veldipper here. And we put a sweeper here. And we already spent money because they built this. It's gonna take a little bit of time to set up. Okay, they are working on that. We need our people to work in services, so let's give them a little bit of time. Bandits beaten. We'll be doing... Yeah, unfortunately, I might have to also farm food already, since one of the major issues is going to be if we disable Tenochtitlan, we need to build an entirely new trading post which requires 4 people, and that's a lot of population additions. Like, that is 40 out of my 190, so that's not reasonable, I don't think. So instead we'll have to do our own farming instead, so that we don't have to rely on Tenochtitlan at all. So I'll be putting this so that we can have, that's a canal, then we want a road, and another canal, and that's field and field, and that's how we want it. And we'll be putting down maize field, plus some fruit trees. And unfortunately that will mean that, actually I could just stockpile maize and fruits. Just need to decrease the quota we are importing of things and just stockpile that in there. Now let's hope we can get the workers for all the things we need. We just got a bunch, but not enough. Money is going down. See if we grow any cotton anytime soon. This worker is done. Sweeper is functional. Need the Veldipper to function. Okay, they are harvesting cotton now, I think. Yes. They should be bringing it. This one is functional. Yeah, and we have crude huts now because the Veldipper is functional. the moment. So that is good. And we need to be very careful about what we do, because the early game economy is incredibly fragile. I'll be putting a sawyer in here. So we make some of our own timber. Hopefully we'll get some food of our own. It's like we are harvesting some. That is good. And if we have any stocks, yes we do. Need to switch. Hey Fairbuy, welcome. Okay, let's switch our trade. So we'll open Chalco, which costs 1,000 schmeckles or axes in this case, and we will be switching this trade post to Chalco, which is going to keep importing 8 stone, and then we will want to do, if it's white it means it cannot import it, I think. We'll stockpile 12 maize. Actually we can do 8, it's fine. Import some timber. We'll need to do our clay soon though. And we want to do cotton 8 and we'll export it. That's gonna be our source of income, hopefully. Now, I need to make a clay pit and I need to make it soon. Which is a problem since we don't have easy access to any swamp plant immediately nearby. And building a canal takes clay. So I'm thinking we are kind of stuck. I'll probably have to do something like bring the water here, but also you know, build up a stockpile of cotton, sell it, make some money, and then build a new trading post for Tenochtitlan and import some more clay. It is unfortunate, but we will need it, I think. And we're actually getting small cottages. I'll build a collector. And now with the collector, we want to build it in such a way that we can actually collect housing taxes as well as industry taxes, which is difficult to achieve. I think we can have it here for now. And we'll go into our advisors and raise taxes to 20%. So we at least make something. It will require workers, but we should be booming at this point. We need to make sure we have enough food, so I might have to invest into a new farming shed. Regardless of what I actually want to do, we will need it, I think. Put that there. Sit in that. Should probably mention to perspective games that it might be a good idea to add some sort of bailout to some maps, like Caesar has. Maybe he doesn't want to have that, I'm not sure. But this one definitely feels like it's very tight. Let's see if we can sell any of that cotton and collect some taxes, which we probably should be able to do. Yeah, we are getting some tax, mainly business tax. And we did pay a bunch for our imports. That is unfortunate. Let's keep it working. I'll definitely need to add another farm, because we do not have the irrigation yet, and we won't have it for a while. They are not getting a religion anytime soon. Okay, we made some money. Let's keep selling that cotton. Pottery is usually a much better idea, but unfortunately it costs a lot to get it where you need it to go. I'm not sure where do we put our clay pits. I feel like having them here would actually not be the worst idea. Road and then clay pit here. If we make a canal. I'll need to switch this to any city so that we import the clay again. And I'll have to build up the canal. We will go into debt, but that's the only thing I can really do here. Do it like this. And we'll definitely want a road to come here next. So let's put that down. And see if we can make it. Hey, bro, welcome. Let's try to make money. So far this one is stocked, but this one is not receiving raw goods for processing. And we'll be paying a lot to make this canal happen. Making map after work. Balancing, yeah. It's the pain. Hopefully these farms are enough to feed our people. It seems like we have some maize in the reserve, and fruit trees are currently growing, so that should be good. Sit in that, yeah, it's because of the canal. And this is not done yet, is it? I think you can tell if it has the trees, it's probably done. But this might not be where you need this to connect to. Because it might need to be connected to this. So let's do it. I'm still a map making pleb. This Mark made a guide on the map editor tools. Yes. And this game does not have editor currently. It does have generated scenarios, but not an editor proper like you would have in Caesar. That's one of the things I mentioned today on forum. I have two channels. One of them is VODs and the other one is YouTube content. And on the YouTube content channel, you have map making tutorials. The first one, the main one, is for an hour. And then you have how to use safe editing if you use Julius, but yeah, you're probably gonna do Augustus maps. And then how to upload maps. It's another separate video. But this is the link for it. Hey, you can welcome. Let's put that down. Yeah, no problem. So we still have huts, but they are improvements under construction, so they'll become better soon. Need this water to happen. That's our next major thing, and then religion, most likely. Actually, clay. Clay, for sure. Then religion. Food is not looking great. Does the market have any food in it? Yeah, it does. And they immediately took that. Now we have water here. The irrigation is gonna help the cotton output, which both of the workshops are chugging along now. And we did import some clay. So I will probably stop accepting the other trade route, just Chalco, because capital is ripping us off as we speak. And I'll be putting a clay pit or two here. And we'll also want another sawyer. Let's keep some space in between them, but not too far away from the housing, because they hate when they have to walk. Clay pits will take a while. And we want to invest into pottery as well, but that needs access to timber as well. So that's why we kind of want to solve this sooner rather than later. Yeah, then positive for a bit. I think we might go for the religion next. Yeah, we have lack of workers. I think a shrine will require a priest, which I cannot have yet, but that's fine. Let's put our shrine somewhere. This one is the industry god. I think it would be decent to have it already, but we need to figure out a good spot for it. This one would cover the housing. And it's not awful for desirability, which the collector is edgy about that. Some tracks for this game are very well done, atmospheric, and not distracting. It's good, but it's kind of repetitive after a while. You'll figure that out as we play on. You can bet on that, but that's probably gonna receive some change as well in the future. Let's make some money. Need to wait. But maybe we actually... Yeah, I need more food. I'm curious about the turkey hutch. Could we just add it here? I guess we could. And then this doesn't actually reach where it needs to reach. So we would have to do a porter shop. I will need one anyway, but these kinds of buildings are not very well liked by the people. Thinking about adding a granary anyway. I need to decide. You could relocate the mason's yard. Bandits beaten, yeah, great. I suppose I will add the porter shop here. Just accept some meat, and that's gonna mean that this will get access to it. And if we have timber and, yeah, don't import timber or clay. We'll expand our agriculture by adding more canals. Collector is getting antsy about his surroundings, so that's what I predicted. We'll add some stela and give him a mosaic as well. So do they require education? To give them the vocale. I need to figure out what do I want to put this. Cats. I suppose I want it there, because we will be expanding this area later. And they'll also require something else soon. What is it? Yeah, freaking alcove. Let's put it down. We'll need more housing soon, but adding it shouldn't be a huge deal. I'll probably relocate my mason's yard now. Let's put it there. And yes, we need more brokers. Might just go ahead and build up more over here. I would like more people to live nearby this area, but bringing water here is going to be a major issue if we don't plan for it carefully. So I think we want to do another well dipper, and then probably have a cistern go here. This is going to be a sauna. So I'll add a couple more houses around this area. And this will require a road as well. Connect it up as well. This should be fine. We'll see how it goes. Definitely will need more food, but yeah. Let's make a canal for this farm. I'm not sure about the turkeys. They are running around. I'll probably invest into a hunter's lodge, but then we will want... Oh, this actually does accept meat, so that should be fine. Let's put the hunter here. We want some stone roads eventually, but not yet. I think we want to start investing into pottery, which means getting another sawyer and maybe another clay pit, and then a couple of kilns here, and then we will accept pottery in here. We just need to make sure we don't accept something. Probably fruit is gonna go away so that we can accept pottery, and fruits are gonna have to go into a granary, which I want to build up here. So this is gonna accept maize, fruits, and it's gonna get meat, so I don't want it to sit there. Kilns are being fired up. Still need more workers. They want pottery now. But we did make some money, which is good. Just need to wait. I cannot build too quickly, as I said. That's one of the issues we had. This is not Caesar. You cannot just speed up and do everything. People need to actually walk to their destination, which adds up a significant chunk to their effectiveness, or slashes a significant chunk of their effectiveness than you might be used to. I'll make another maize farm because maize is very important. But we want to do some chili farming as well eventually. Make sure the canal does irrigate this. Make a new bridge. And then this road will still connect up to this. I want to make sure that this is actually symmetrical. Symmetry is one of the things you want to keep in your city because it buffs temples. This one is terrible symmetry, by the way. So I think I'm gonna actually do a stone road around it. We do have some money, so let's just invest a little bit. So we'll also be making pottery, so our money should be getting better. I want a new kiln. That plot is empty. These houses are evolving, which is nice. Without a collector, he does work. That's all we need for now. We still need workers. They are already demanding a sauna to be built, so let's make one. And yeah, unfortunately our nobles, I would need another noble already. Which nobles are fickle bunch. They require a lot of services, but we can keep a low level noble around. But they will require quite a bit of things, so I'm not sure if I should put him here. Probably not. I think we need to just establish a new area for the nobles, which I might actually do back here. Just need to slash this wilderness down a little bit. I'm thinking if this is the correct place to put it. Probably not. Probably here. Let's connect it up. I'm gonna give him a stone road at least. Hopefully we'll see some better things. They want cloth now, but that's gonna require a substantial amount of labor, which we will need other things for. Let's hope that our food is fine. It seems like it is, but you never really know. I'm just gonna duplicate what we have by having this. But I'll do half maize and half chilies. And then some cacao trees for variety. And this is going to accept some of that, so let's slash down what we stockpile in order for us to accept some cacao and chili. Need to give them some time now, yeah. If we play too fast, we will die. Yeah, getting some nobles now, which is good. We could use a new shrine to Tlatoani, which is a god of farming. I just need to figure out where I want it. And it has strong symmetry now, because we surrounded it with roads. How large is the temple? Too large. I'd be willing to make the shrine here on the corner. And getting some Varon stone would be good, but the rocks are a bit far for my liking. Have to make some people live here, probably. So what about pottery? I still feel like we could definitely use more. And yes, the clay pits are stocked up. Timber yards, not so much, but also has some in stock. So let's build up some kilns. Expand this network. And might need a new sawyer. Right there. Needs maize to develop. Okay, so this thing will be getting its own canal, which will connect. Make some bridges. Actually has some fruit in there. So it is servicing that, which I don't want them to do, but they insist. So unfortunately there's nothing I can do about that. At least we should be making money soon with all the pottery being made. And they will want cloth and beer, I think. So you'll need to start importing some pulque, which we can, or pulque, some magwe, which we can do from this trader, which you're already trading with. I think they sell 10 magwe, okay, choco. I just need to figure out what do I stockpile elsewhere. I think at this point I'm gonna relegate clay and timber stockpiles to be done elsewhere. We have our kilns here, which means I'll make a porter yard, I think. Do we make just this? I don't think that would be enough, especially since this will require... Okay, let's make this accept a bit of timber. Yeah, I think we'll need to build a larger one. Let's make it here. And this thing will accept timber and clay. Maybe a bit of pottery as well. Just to keep some extra on hand. It's gonna require some workers. I'm reluctant to add living quarters here because this is undesirable area. So is the collector covering industry? Just partially. Which means we will have to build a new collector here. But it should be okay. There's the nearest rock, which is what we will aim for with the stone core. Gonna put 2 down. do this. Let's make a porter stop here. That is going to accept stone. Food is still not looking great. Let's just give it a little bit of time. But we might just do another farm. Is it too close? I think it's too close. Just do maize and fruits, or actually some cacao. And some fruit. I'd like to add some people to live over here. Make it so that we can add some decorations where needed. But a couple would be good. And we need a new Veldipper, it seems. Let's put him down. Heavy use for our sauna already. And I didn't account for this. We'll need to bring water in there. I'll have to relocate some of the industry where you'll want to do it. Which is definitely not preferable. I might actually shift the services instead. Might be the easiest way to do it. Just from where we will water them is a concern. I guess we'll have to do a monstrous project to bring the water around or through the forest. So we will have our sauna and relevant things here. But then these people will require water, which is not gonna reach them easily. Tough. Tough decision. I could just add something here for them. And this does stockpile timber. Okay. So relocate that. Relocate one of the Veldippers as well then. And then we'll build a new sauna here. Let it happen, because I don't know which one I shifted and which one I didn't. Okay, this one will shift up here. So we can add some more housing here, perhaps. We'll probably need a new sweeper soon, yeah. It's intensive service. I'm thinking we add one to deal with this area in general. Then I need a gardener anyway, so let's just make it happen. Large garden there. Gardens and this couple of Stella for good measure. And yeah, we already are capping the sweeper now. Now we need to check if the farms are having access to the granary. They do. Not very quick access, mind you, but it works. Add a new farm here. Gonna do a lot of maize. And then I will probably try to alternate these. with the cacao trees. I think that's the best way to do it for efficiency, because they hate when they are spammed, the trees. We'll create a connection here. It's gonna alleviate pressure on that. Now, are we making our own stone? Yes, we are. This is currently functional. So we can stop importing our own stone here and instead make sure this has more goods stockpiled for exports. Or actually no, Magwe, import some of it. And we need to start making our own cloth. Where is the trading post? Here. This provides security. I would like to relocate it though. It is same size as Noble Compound. So I'm thinking we add it here on this corner. Most likely. Do we? I'm unsure about that. This needs a bit more thought. It needs to be somewhere central. Sort of. I guess, yeah. It's like the best location I have for it. We have improved sweepers now. Alcove is getting overwhelmed with work, so I'll add a new alcove here, nice and central. Let's take a look at our cloth weavers. We could, I think they are fair ambience, okay. So people don't mind them as much. What about brewery? Fair ambience, okay. Yeah, let's add 2 of these and 2 of these. And that means we'll have to set this stockpile to do it. Let's not do maize in here anymore. And we will accept cloth and pulque. Just use it as a stockpile for the market. We are making a significant amount of money now, which is good. Just labor seems a bit light. Yeah, we also need common workers because of these workshops now. It should be fine, we are still having some space in the city. They want more religion. I think that's gonna be fixed soon, right? Maybe not. I could use another shrine anyway. Huitzilopochtli. Make sure it's surrounded by a road. This gardener could actually use more places to grow stuff on, but he can have only very limited reach. I think if we highlight the gardener, 12 tiles, so that's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we can have some of this here for him to still be able to work it. No, it's by road. I see, yeah. Makes sense. It's not just like as crow flies. It's not like that. I could add some of them here, actually. I don't think this road is good. And some people are using it, but I think it would be fine to have gardens here instead. It's gonna boost some of the herbs as well. And we'll probably want a new noble compound as well. Stone up those roads. just let it happen, build up a stockpile if possible. We are actually having some stockpile, and we have some cacao as well. Which is good for variety, I think. I'm not sure if commoners eat it. They might. I think it's noble food, but okay. It's fine. Now we are actually making some pulque and cloth. So our housing should evolve. They have everything they need at the moment, yeah. They'll probably want more desirability. We'll see. Having some problems with the nobles. They don't want to really move in. No wonder, like, we are a very small hamlet, but we need them to run the temples. This doesn't have education access, no wonder, since it's here. So we will build them Tlatoani. And I think we'll do it here. It's not an awful place to have it. I don't think, even though having labor here would actually be good. And we will need to think about a reservoir as well. So I could just put it like here, for example. Let's do it. Yeah, we're making insane amount of money. I could actually lower the taxes a bit, just so that people don't get pissed at me. Exports are fine. We could do a festival. We will do sweeping and cleaning, and we'll do a small festival to all the gods, which is gonna be recurring. And we don't have shrines to 2 more gods yet, I think. 3 more gods. Okay. Half-timbered houses look very medieval, but I could be wrong. They do. But medieval housing would actually look slightly differently depending on the period. Early medieval housing would be half submerged into the earth, because walls are much harder to build than a roof. You know, if you have just a straw roof, you would be having that covering most of the actual house, and then you would be having most of what is the wall being underground, sort of. That's early medieval. And then high medieval, you would even see stone ground level floors, like walls made out of stone, and even cellars, or even houses that would have smaller footprint, but then the upper floor would actually have outstretching beams that would allow the structure that's upper on it to be larger, especially in large crowded cities where property was becoming, like real estate was becoming more scarce and, you know, valuable. But something else, oh yeah, this is taking place, I think, like Aztecs, Mesoamerican civilization, their high period was at the time where in Europe you had medieval age, but Mesoamerican civilizations were not able to process metal. They did process gold, but they didn't know copper, tin, or even bronze or iron. So they did come up with some of these designs. I think this is what we probably know how it might have looked like. Mesoamerican history is not my field of interest or expertise, so I cannot tell you, but to me it looks like something they might do. But this is still like the early stages of development, so we'll see some better things. Just need cloth, which is gonna take a little while to manufacture. Just let it happen. I think the cloth is the main limiting factor here. Brewers are doing all they can, and they actually are having a surplus, while the cloth weavers are just unable to do it properly, I think. Oh no, we've got some evolution. And they require a barracks now. Well, first I think I need another cloth weaver. I just need to figure out a good spot for it. So I'm thinking we just do the industry here, most likely. So let's add it here. And we'll put down our warehouse. Our porter stop here. Which is going to get Pulk. Or Pulk Magwe. I'm getting these two mixed up constantly. Getting Magwe, and it's gonna accept a cloth. Which then this is going to get it. It cannot. So we'll have to make a new one. This one is already doing timber, so we'll disable that, and instead it's gonna get cloth. We don't want to build too many of these because they are kinda hard to come by. And I'll build a new shrine here. This place is kinda useless for anything else anyway. So it's next to 3x3 structure. Hey, switchies. Not gonna lie, the music is getting quite repetitive. It's fine at start, but not much variety. Yeah, for sure. Like, that's exactly as you say, Hukin. If it has, like, Caesar-themed stages of music progression. But it fits it well. Like, it's very good, I like it. But, as you say, listening to it over and over will drive you clinically insane. And so we will be holding a poll. We haven't done one in a while. Two minutes. Some pauses could help between replays. Yeah. I mean, it's just a loop, basically. That is correct. Let this have some employment. I'm actually considering adding more people here. I'll shift this hunter to be more in the forest. And also, what about a turkey coop? Is it working correctly? I should check the advisor for it, because it's interesting. I never had it before. Meat. Producing, consuming. Yeah, somewhat spoiled. A little bit is currently in housing. Nobles who want it as well. I think I want another coop. But can you tell? With oversight from a shrine to Tlatoani. Is that correct? This one. I already? No, that's a different one. We'll put him on the corner here. A lot of votes. Okay. Thanks for the votes. Make it stop, says chat. Let's put down a turkey hatch. Hopefully we'll have enough goods soon. Needs access to a sweeper. Okay, let's give them a sweeper here. And I'm gonna probably give it a Stella as well. And yes, we need workers. Is the food looking okay? Yeah, there is maize and cacao. Not much else currently. But we could certainly use more people. It's just the trouble of actually caring for them is a problem. This will be a cistern right there, I guess, or here. And the poll has been won by switching to custom music. So we'll do it. You can do ambience or rock or just game music as well. Start with this one and let's switch it in a little bit. It's not hard. Some of it might be a little bit towards metal, but most of it is gonna be pretty mild. In the future there will be an AI integrated soundtrack, not repeating ever. Yeah, I mean, all it takes is just make the soundtrack have more tracks and maybe make it dynamic, but that's work, you know, it's still in development, just you need to think about it as such. No, this is a horrible idea. Build this here. I wanted the road to go here. Might be too far away from a marketplace now. It is. So I'll give them a market here. We'll build a granary right here. Is it gonna? Yeah, this one's fine. It's a maze. No, it's not correct. There needs to be a road access connection. Get some fruit trees. Canal. And this granary will be getting some maize, accepting fruits. Actually, it can get some of them as well, I guess. Just accept. It's fine. And accept some meat. How's the clay looking like? It's depleted. And then you clay pit and timber. Timber's looking fine. So farms can have variable farm tiles, yes. You pick from the crops. They can service up to 32, but sometimes they get a little dumb and they want to service this tile instead of this. But you know, it's what they do. It's just... Caesar is very different with farming though. You know, this is just a completely different farming mechanic for the most part. So I don't think you can really compare it too well. They want a bulk or a plaza, or alcove rather. Let's give them an alcove. Here. I'm gonna give them a gardener. Same here. Let's get some Stella. And they will want barracks now. These guys will want better healthcare. So I'm gonna just give them a dentist for now. And barracks. It is a Chungus. And it is going to go right here. Also, we need a day cycle in Caesar. I want to see dark cities. There are just some lights still burning in some insular windows at night. It is the recent addition to this game, and it is pretty cool. Even though on the cosmetics so far, it has no effect if it's day or night currently. But yes, it is cool. But Caesar is just different. I don't think we will ever have that. Unless you make Caesar 4, which is actually not gonna be a horrible abomination that should be burned with fire before it lays eggs. But that's also a dream. I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, these people have everything they want. There's this market and a granary. Let's hope that we can stockpile enough. I'll probably make a new farm here. We can do some maize. But I want a lot of fruit trees. What is Caesar for? That is a correct answer. You will not get front row seats to tonight's execution, Hukin. Congratulations. Okay, barracks done. I'll put down some extra nobles now. Give them some extra space. And I think I'm neglecting some gods. Let's take a look. Insulted. Miktekotl, which is god of the dead. Miktekotl. Okay. Let's make it happen. Where do we put this guy? Does he favor any things? Might be like culture stuff. I'm just tempted to slap it down here, to be honest. Let's do it. Let's see if the barracks helps these. Finally evolve. I need a farm for Chile, I think. This will require 3 tiles. And we'll make some fruit trees and chili beds. No, it's a major fuck up. No, this is supposed to be having a gap. Need to really be careful about this. Slightly too much bulk time and it's gonna fuck up the economy like you wouldn't believe. I'm not sure if this one is gonna have access to granary to deposit their crops. Music is like, everything's fine. Completely fine. Is this fine? No. It is in fact not fine. I'll have to figure out how to solve that. I'm thinking I allocate this thing, but then having access to that is also crucial. And you know, you shouldn't touch whatever's not broken. So I will instead just build a brand new granary back here, which is going to accept various objects. Chile, and do some cacao as well. And then this is gonna be set to get things. Same as this one. And hopefully that's gonna somehow equalize into actually being a functional thing. Oh, okay, can I allocate immediately? Yes. So I fucked that one up. Needs to go there. Yeah, market access is a problem back there. But having a third market is just not very viable. I think I'm gonna have to relocate this compound and just put it there instead. What about timber? Yeah, it's no longer looking good. We'll do some sawyers in here. They will struggle to deliver their goods now, which is also not very good. Gonna have to do another porter stop. Just gonna accept timber, and then this one's gonna get it. Clay. Might use a new pet. I'm going to make some spring rolls. We'll still listen. Okay. They have everything they need, so they say. Give them some time. Some of the evolutions are taking some time. I guess we are missing. Maybe we could use another mason's yard at this point. They don't seem to have enough timber. Okay, yeah, now we see evolutions. Good. Let's wait for the granaries to be fixed. This will require a road connection if there is not one yet. Seems like there is, just taking time. Don't a herbalist. We could do that. Let's make one there. Sweeper is running out of available capacity. We could just double down there. Or you could just make one somewhere here. I want to relocate the timber yard. And maybe the turkey hutch as well. Oh, it's that the dentist is running low on capacity, I see. Can add a new one here, they will want it anyway. diversion. They want bulk or a plaza. Plaza would be a natural thing to build. But plaza is giant. It is absolutely massive. I can build it. It's just not gonna be very good for me. I could relocate to Mason's Yards. Again. Maybe. This would be a decent place to have it though. Maybe now that we've cleared these, we can just build it here, yeah. And I think we are stretching what's possible with the gods. We'll have to make either more shrines or temples. I think we want temples, but first thing is a goldsmith. Does he have decent... Oh, poor ambience, okay. Let's put the goldsmith here. We'll just put down stone roads. These houses need them. It's access to a sweeper. We can make that happen. We want some extra building plots. Hopefully the new timber yards will solve the issues. Seems like they do. Well, the drum, we need to regulate the food. Seems like there's some fruit there. Unfortunately, this is just taking up so ages. Just let it happen, it's fine. So currently there is probably a stockpile building up here. Yeah. This one wants more religion. I'm gonna build a new first temple soon. Lolok. Zipetotak would be good for industry, but it's a massive investment. Let's remove this. The plaza is done. They still want a herbalist. I did build one. Maybe it's not reaching everyone, yeah. We could do a second herbalist. They need furniture. That's gonna be obsidian, which... Where does obsidian come from? These guys would sell us obsidian, and they would buy cotton. That's... Yeah, we can just get cotton to it. So furniture, workshops, I guess I want them here. So I'm just gonna build a trading post there. So this thing is gonna trade exclusively with here Portland. And it's going to do imports of obsidian and exports of cotton. Which that's gonna get. Exports, but can you not get it? I might be able to collect some, but we'll see. And we want some... Actually, add a sawyer. And let's do some furnitures. I think they have decent ambience. Yeah. So I'll do 4 of them. And this is going to accept furniture, which we'll then get to our people. Which we could do if we didn't... Oh yeah, this doesn't need to hold as much anymore. And we don't need to import this. There's no need. We want to instead getting furniture. But not export it, I just want to... You cannot get from this, that's frustrating. Okay. I guess Porter Shop it is. Get it. And then this Mason's Yard will get relocated. And with 2 of these. And we'll just connect this road up like this. He's making artwork. And let's have been beaten. See if we can make some obsidian soon. Get a farming shed. Gonna get some maize and fruit trees. And unfortunately I want this canal to be like this. So once we build it, we'll demolish this one. So it's not accurate. Might want some extra chilies and things like that. I'd add a new farming shed here. Let's add chili. And some cacao. It's gonna unfortunately leave this place a bit awkward, but so it needs to be. We should be having some obsidian soon. Yeah, they're waiting on it. Because it just takes time. No cotton has been deposited either. Which makes me think we do a new cotton workshop here, because we can have them, I think. Yeah. The developer is being overwhelmed by work. So I'll want to add a new one. The sauna is getting overwhelmed, which I've already built up on my place where I wanted my water to go again. Always forget about that. I can't just demolish this house and move this thing, but it's pain. What is this? Magway and... yeah, okay. Let's put that here. I think I'm gonna give them an alcove right here. Maybe a dentist, I'm not sure. This has evolved. That's good. I need to build a temple. That's what I wanted. Who's it called? Light, I guess. What does it want? Terrain is blocked. Oh, there's a road tile. I see. Sauna is a problem, yeah. Well dipper as well. Build a new well dipper. But the sauna, can I even solve that? I've still made a mistake here. Hey, fun friends, you're welcome. By 3, get a sweeper there. We're just gonna remove the alcove. And this thing needs to be moved again. It's gonna be moved here. This is a mess. What about stone? Stone is fine. Might actually build up our actual water now. I'm not sure if they need it already. More healthcare is needed. We'll only do it once we actually need it. Okay, so what else did I want? We want another hunter. Somewhere this way, I suppose. Maybe a turkey hutch. Oh yeah, we can also demolish this now. I'd like a turkey hutch, but... Okay, let's build it here. It's gonna mean that we accept some meat in here. The sauna is a problem. Could I make a new one? This probably does not have close enough connection, but let's build it anyway. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna start putting down our cisterns already, so I don't forget, because otherwise I will forget. This never received any traders, I don't think. Oh no, it did. It's just immediately being used up. I see. We do have food. For now. This new farm... Oh yeah, it requires the canal to be done. Is it a problem with clay or timber? I think it's timber. This has it. I'm gonna accept some of it here. I'm happy about it. Okay, that's good. Healthcare. What do we do for healthcare? These scrubs. What about these as well? Religion. I just want a temple. But we need it so that it has good coverage. Okay, good, not coverage, you know, symmetry. More food? Yes, we constantly need to keep tabs on that, but it seems fine. I'll add a new farm. We want some chilies. And purple like cacao? No, fruit trees. I should really play this game before I start suggesting things. No, it's a good idea to have surplus. I'm gonna accept some chilies in here, I guess. This farm should be able to deliver to it, right? After we get some roads to it. Cool. Yeah. Let's build a center post. No, I cannot have it. There. I'm gonna do a gardener. Let's go to Stella. Some nice houses now. And they require more desirability. Okay, let's do some plaza, or plaza. It's mosaic. Do they have access now? No, they do. Just looks a little bit weird. It still need to be dried up. Shampoo. Yeah, looks like we are having enough food for once. That's good. Some large houses. And they require... I think this block doesn't have furniture, which means this market doesn't have access to it, even though it's right here. Because there is no road. So I'm a moped. Let's just build it. And anything else? Oh yeah, healthcare. What do we do about healthcare? That is the dentist we could build, but they already have that service. So they have sauna, they have herbalist, right? It's a herbalist there, there is a herbalist there. So they probably require better service, which means water, like actual clean water. So that's gonna be here. There's that one tile where you could place that and have it fill up, yeah. Right there. And I'll want to really carefully dry up some swamp, but figure out where do we want to bring this aqueduct from. It's gonna be right there. Let's dry this up. And relocate this hunter. Let's put it to the side here for now. And the temple has been completed. Needs pool to operate smoothly. Okay. I'll need some goods here anyway. So I think I'll just make a yard here, which is gonna get things. get some coke. Well dipper and a marketplace really? Okay, so cistern there. Then we'll do a cistern here as well. That doesn't add up. That sucks. Oh well. So there's that, plus market. We'll need to do a granary that's gonna be getting food here. This needs to be erased. And we want a granary. It's gonna get various foods. That will mean that we can support additional noble, I think. Let's see. Need to dry this up. Sauna is overcrowded. Heavy load. Where's the other sauna? Intensive, it needs timber to operate properly. Yes, that is a viable concern. I will get timber here. Get timber. More healthcare. What do these guys have that these don't? I guess it's a sauna coverage actually. It needs the timber for heated bath. They'll get it. And I guess stone is kind of low now. Yeah, we are at the limit. I could use a new quarry. Just like in the somewhat good old days before the Spanish. Yeah. Okay, do we need more nobles? Is this saying that I have surplus nobles? Unemployment to citizens. I think that means that we are actually having more nobles than we need. Right? This is your pop, this is your jobs. That is good. I'll probably add a new festival. We'll be doing Great Feast for Deceased or Encouragement of People to all the gods, yes. And we need to start actually planning this warfare. Bring it all the way here. Add some places to cross. Then that's okay. Yeah, now the houses should evolve, right? They're using timber. That's diffuse. If we give them water, it's gonna improve, but I think I might have to go with another sauna here. Need to put another cistern in here. Let them build it. They need access to a freaking barracks. They are not getting barracks. I'm not building a second barracks just for a couple of scraps, but we could feed more people off of this, I think. So maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea to just go ahead with this. Do we have enough stone? We'll be using the stone for a lot of other stuff, so let's go with this. Yeah, this can fit like one block. It's gonna be tough to give them services, but we need more people. Might as well do it. Don't want a sweeper, I guess. This one will not cut it. It's light coverage. Let's try it. Pottery. We can get some of it here. Pottery. I think we are overproducing it still. Yeah. Seems like it. Garrison is having too much of a service. We could amend it with a center post. This needs a sweeper. Let's add him. I'm gonna add a new herbalist and a dentist. Actually, gardener. Some Stella. And mosaics. More service, yes. It is not like Caesar, you actually have total amount of people a single building can service before it starts to complain that it cannot cope with the influx. So I have to have multiple services like that. We will be having a sauna here. This is dried up now. Let's build an aqueduct. This is still drying up. They want education. I guess we do it. I don't think I have a choice in the matter. How about timber? Yeah, timber's fine. Clay? Clay's fine. Center post is gonna help. This is actually intensive as well. Oh, I really don't want to have to build another plaza. It's such a pain to have it. It's massive. I guess I could have one here. No, it's just like adjacent to it. It's not very good. This could work. We could just build a ball court for it. I think that improves all of their service. But it's just like more, but more, you know, more things. More buff, but not more like in terms of how many people can it service. I think I'm gonna do it here. No, this is a Chungus, you really don't want to build it. It's massive. Okay. Now just figuring out how to get the water here is gonna be fun. Oh, through the farmland? I mean, I don't want to, but maybe we need to. We need to grow some chili here. This is gonna be 2, 3. Just grow chili. Full scale. And we are doing this because that's gonna mean that I can bring my aqueduct here, I think. Without too many issues. Really? It doesn't want me to... Is it gonna be fine or not? So I know for a fact he can cross these. Maybe it's fine. Monstrous project. It's not even half of it. Now it's gonna take years, but it's what we have to do. Center post is still not done. Rhoda stone. Yeah, it's not looking good. I'd like another stone for it, but it's very far away. Maybe just relocate it on the other side of the road. Yeah. Developer is being overwhelmed. That's why we need a new one. Dentist is overcrowded. Is it? Intensive. Service use. This one, yeah. I want to build a new one. Here. Yeah, the music went wild there for a moment. Okay. Just let them build it. I think we need more fruits. And then some chilies. Improvements are under construction, good. I could use some weapons and armor actually. Just for having the extra security. I watched DJs for hours today. Do you really do that? Just watch people on stream just stream music? Is that a thing? I never did that. Before situation, I don't know what that means, but yeah, I guess some people do that. What does this require? I think armor is from cloth and yeah, okay. Can we figure out a place where to put this? Yeah. Here, and then this could accept a bit of weapons. A bit of armor, rather. And then this can get armor. And then weapons are... Blade Napper is obsidian... Yeah, right. So we just need to figure out a spot somewhere over here for that. You just put one here. And then a courtyard maybe. Or to stop rather. This is gonna accept weapons. And then this is gonna get weapons. And then we build a new barracks. Oh, it's massive. Put it there. Stone road. We'll be putting more houses here, so hopefully that's gonna account for... or pay for itself rather. Let's see about that. Does this one want everything? They need barracks, right. Wonderful is when the DJ Kondlun doesn't end his stream in time and ends up lying on the floor beneath the mixer while the stream is still running. Okay. It's pretty bad. Like some heavy substance use must be involved. Just some pretty exhausting streams. Neither one of these. This is still not built. Okay. Yeah, everything is not built actually. We just need to do stone, so. Actually, do we? Yeah, I guess the mason's yards are having a tough time. Go and get it. I have 2, but it's not enough. Just give it time. Collector is being overwhelmed. I can build a new collector. Somewhere where it wouldn't suffer any ill effects. Preferably. There. This is an testament to his will to entertain, while simultaneously it is sad. Okay. Just gonna laugh at his misery, I guess. It's the... take away from that. Right. Minimal use of this, really? So why is this getting overwhelmed? Oh, just ignore it. Festival. See if you can get the barracks to have more security. Dentist. Again, I have built one, have I? Oh, you're right. It won't actually work. Well, we'll wait. How's that timber? Fine. And we are making weapons. That's good. We have some problems. Where are my mason's yards? I forgot where I put them. It's here, right. Yeah, they are working. It's just taking them a while. Zeptotac could be used. I want to build a temple to him, somewhere where my industry could benefit. Here. Do it. It's gonna be another investment, a huge one, but I think it's good if you manage to get it. Ball card. You want ball card? I really don't want to build it. It's massive. I'm building a bunch of other projects at the moment. I guess I can have it here. Somewhere. Okay. That was actually quick. Needs pool. Right. Do I have a yacht here? I would need a new one. Porter stop might be used. Let's get some pool. Pool? I don't see it. Here. Get. This should boost our industry. Eventually we will even have clean water, but it's gonna take a while to build all these. I'm not sure what they are doing. Condition 101%. I guess they are just getting to it. It's just taking ages. Maybe they cannot cross this. That's another thing that could be at play here. You might want to do Chinampa, drive the swamp. Because I think they've built this, but not that. Okay, yeah. Give them time. Without food, we need to monitor it. Yeah, it's fine. This farm has been built. Growing some more chili. There's actually a significant amount of it here, so I'll just boost the amount that's stockpiled for getting purposes. This collector is having problems. I'll add a new collector. Here. The ball court has been constructed. It's abysmal symmetry. That's what happens when you leave me in charge of your Aztec city. As soon as I do the road, suddenly it's gonna be great. I think. Right? Somehow they're not building it. But they're building the stone road, which is puzzling. They don't want to build this. They don't want to build that. It needs stone, which they do have stone. I think I'm gonna make a save here. And I'm gonna actually post it to respective games. I think that's a bug. We'll see. This is frustrating. I don't know why they are not finishing it. They have built stone roads which are from stone, but they want stone for this. Somehow. You'll see. Center post is strained. Collector. Yeah, I've added it. They just don't want to build it for some reason. We have stone. Maybe we need more, but I doubt it. It's not what's at play, I don't think. You never know. Just add it. Maybe it's gonna fix it. Unfortunately, this rock is in the way, so I'm gonna do that and then put this here and put down another porter shop, which is going to accept some stone. And I want a new sawyer as well. Let's make a gardener. People do not want to live here. We need a sweeper. They might need a welder as well. Let's see, hopefully not. It's like some of the housing is evolving, yes. Oh, we have water now. Amazing. They've done it. So, evolutions. These will require higher education now. We can do that. And we have large houses. They will want more healthcare, which is gonna be difficult to provide. Also, this dentist is constantly being having some trouble. This will get built, which is gonna solve that. I want a library, but we'll have to import a new resource for it. A matter. Put it here. So I'll be getting some amata here, and we will be importing it from somewhere. Just need to slash timber. Amata, no, this does not. Don't export it. Does this sell amata? Can we slash down on things? Yes. Amata? No. Someone else is gonna sell it to me, I guess. I'm gonna have to do Tlatoani most likely. I can just import it directly here. It's just gonna be a huge stockpile. Set trade with Tlatoani to import some amata. Give it time. The security post has been built. The garrison is having a tough time handling this. I want a new garrison, I think. Collector. This one says minimal use. I'm gonna build a new collector here. give it a stella. Is this built? No, not yet. I'm gonna just do a dentist here as well. It's a bit superficial, but we need it. Collector nearby, okay. I just built one somewhere else. We can have one. Some stella. They have not improved. Why? This is really crucial, they do. Let's try to get them some mosaic, maybe that's gonna be the issue. That shouldn't, but maybe it is. If it doesn't lie and we do have water, which... do we? We do. Does this get improved? It didn't. You'll see, I'm gonna give them some stella here. But this is really bad. If they don't improve by themselves, then the only solution is to just probably relocate that. Let's relocate that one, see if it helps. Relocate this one, see if it helps. This one did get upgraded now. This Veldipper didn't. That's really annoying actually. That did get upgraded. I'm gonna just build a new Veldipper as well. That got improved. In the basin. This one probably will as well. Maybe it's underway, it's just, you know, I'm too quick for it. Furniture. They will more furniture? I could get some of it here. Just import a little bit of it, we have enough money. They have everything they want. What about this quarter? These people don't even have water. Let's get them a Veldipper, and I'm gonna get it a cistern as well. Stone Road. Center post is overwhelmed with work, that's fine. Fancy houses. No. That's what I'm talking about. These complain about attractiveness, but I cannot improve it really. Looks like we could use a new alcove. Let's build it there. Have one here as well. This one doesn't have access to a sauna. Really? Okay then. I can build one. This could actually get moved. With all goods, and then we can do a sauna here. It's a lot of fancy houses. Because this one doesn't like where he lives. So now, Kalmakak is education, right? Yeah, we'll want that. Just build it somewhere not horrible. Now what about our nobles? Nobles are fine. Still some space into houses, and these ones will start evolving, hopefully. It's timber. We should have it. It's just gonna take a little while, I guess. Aqueduct. Might put some housing here. If we do need it, we'll see. They want pottery. They'll probably get it. Then that's... They want more religion. Gonna build a new temple. Tlaloc. Whilst we get Thai girl whom Menlich has on her stream, she was drinking alcohol when we were said she had to be rich to afford that alcohol. She replied, I'm not rich. If I was rich, then I wouldn't be streaming. And he retorted that she liked us. So, I mean, it's a strange sort of response. I mean, streaming is wildly unprofitable. Like, it's not good for you unless you are like 1% of Twitch streamers who are able to support themselves with just doing streaming. But even then, if you are like, you chose this. You know, nobody's forcing you to do this. Why complain about it like that? I don't understand that. You could do anything else, you know? There's a lot of other jobs, a lot of them way less comfortable. I've tried a bunch myself, but you know, you need to do something else usually. Just cannot only stream to survive. Put a noble there. This is a problem. Is the market covering that? It is. Food is there. Just give it time. I might put extra housing here. I think I do want that, actually. Let's try it. See how that goes. I relocate the hunter for like 5th time. And Veldipper. I don't think he's gonna cover any of this. So we'll just add in one here. Give them another cistern. They'll want the sweeper, I'm sure. Center post, we could use a new one somewhere. Let's put it there. Success to frickin' sweeper. Let's build it there. Want to do a herbalist. Actually, no, we have one nearby. You can save it for something else. House of Healing would be good. It does require access to a water source, but that's fine. Let's put it here. Lapkali is full. Put it there. I think we have more workers than we need. So just keep adding services. Someone wants salt. I think that's the armor workshop. Armor workshop. This one is crowded. Might use a sauna. But more importantly, what did I want? Salt. Where is my armor workshop? I don't remember. It's a goldsmith. Armor workshop. This could get salt. And who sells salt? I can probably just import it from Tlatoani at this point. Salt. City looks vibrant and alive. Yeah, it does. You have a bunch of fancy houses. They want better healthcare. We'll solve it. We are building a house of healing. Actually done that. This should help, hopefully. I'm gonna be building a new market. Evolve them at least to some extent. Short on elite workers. Security, I want to do a center post here somewhere. It has everything it needs, which means I'm gonna add another noble compound here. Get them some mosaics. More religion. We did build a new temple, didn't we? No, we didn't. I want to do Quetzalcoatl. Hopefully that's gonna solve our problems. Yeah, the center post will build a new one, which is gonna help. Don't poke. Should we do have in here? More healthcare, what do you miss? Steamboats, herbalist, basin, improved sweeper. You don't have a dentist? That's dentist right here. Cotton, okay. We do have a trading post. But I could also just go and just make a new yard, I guess. This will get some cotton for you. Get that. Okay, we listened to this playlist for a while, so let's switch it. They should bring it. And these would like more desirability. I don't think I can give them that. Florida is surrounded it with those memorial, maybe? I doubt that would work. It doesn't have that high of a range, I don't think. House of Soul. I don't have that yet. Could put it like there, maybe. needs maize to develop. Is it? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Don't let that get out of hand. It's gonna obstruct one of these. It's fine. Timber. Sweeper. Do you have a sweeper here? It's just not going that way. Ah, fine, I guess. I'm gonna have to build a new one and then timber, which means one of these is gonna get it? No. Need another one of these. Just make a road connection there. This is gonna get some timber. Maybe some cloth for them as well. Might need more. Let's make a cloth weaver. So this is gonna get... I need a new one actually. This is so many. It's gonna do Magway, get cloth weaver. Herbalist, we can do that. Give them a dentist. Out here, I think I'm gonna do just a maize field. Does it have access to the granary? It should. Yeah, it should. This is going to accept some cloth. Actually, this one is doing that. Just gonna accept. And we can get them some... They'll want something else, right? Furniture. Nutrition. Maize, yeah, it should be fine. Maybe just need time. Let's see. I could use some turkey hutch buildings. Just a tough squeeze in most places. Let's make a couple and we'll accept some meat in here. Oh yeah, that's already happening. More healthcare. You have everything. Herbalist, steam baths, basin, improved sweeper. Maybe the basin is not good enough. Or the herbalist doesn't have enough herbs. Something like that. Or we need another one. It's possible. I do have a space here. But our prosperity should be fine, I think. More religion. Oh, I have so many temples already. I can build a new one. Tlatoani, it needs education. Go for it. If we add a couple more houses, might be worth it. Some of the food here is not looking so great. Because we just need more of this. Put on a maize field. This is still overstretched, so is this security post. Okay, let's add a new sentry post here. Another Tlatoani here. Somewhere. I'm fine with it being here. Improvements are under construction, okay. Cotton, I should be getting it, maybe. Did I build a new thing? You should be getting more cotton. I'm not sure if you even have enough. I might actually want more workshops for it. It's just tough to fit anywhere. This wouldn't have access to the farms, which is crucial. We could import some of it from Tenochtitlan. It's very expensive, but... oh, it doesn't matter really. We have money. House of Song. Do I not have it? Yeah, this needs to be relocated then. Because it's not serving the people that it needs to serve, which are the patricians or the nobles. There's no point having for the commoners. Connect this up. I have so many sentry posts, they still refuse. There's fancy houses here. That's great. What's not great is this. And I need a collector. It's pottery, they get it. Eventually, I'm sure of it. I hope we have it. We might need another fortress store. So many. Let's get pottery. Get. Guess the music. This is Knights and Merchants. Music. It's a very old game. Alcove is stretched. Probably want to build a new one. Like there. Large palace. This one hates where he lives. I could remove some of these and replace them with Stella, which they like more, I think. Maybe not. He still hates life. Include all the instruments kind of feel. Yeah. Maybe. Could be described as that. Herbalist. Well then I need a gardener. Add a herbalist. I will build them a sentry post somewhere in here. They want jewels now. Diversion. You have things. Just accept it. Doesn't have very good service. Oh yeah, our money is running out a bit. I'll have to increase taxes. Population needed 8,000. And some of our buildings are not getting timber, which means some of the basins might not be getting it. This one is. Or the basin steam baths. Yes, this one is not having it. Let's make a fortress stop, which is gonna get timber. I'd like to stop importing some of the stuff from Tenochtitlan. It's really costing way more than we can afford, but cross that bridge once we get to it, I guess. Plaza. Or ball court. They want freaking plaza already? Okay. Let's make one here. Nobles, we should have more than enough. Is it gonna solve it? No. Fuck. Well, just build it for someone else who didn't need it. But our prosperity is fine, we just need population. Can I check my pop space? Foreign citizens are homeless. I think we have more space in the houses. We just don't want to overcrowd them, I guess. New houses are always a pain though, and more food is gonna be a problem to get. Guess I'm gonna set up a new granary here for accepting food. Let's do some maize, fruit. No. Building it wrong. I've built it wrong again. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is horrible. Let's just scrap that entirely. There needs to be a road here. That's what's throwing me off. There. And then you have a canal. Then you have a field. Then you have a new canal. This canal is gonna connect up to that. There we go. Just make a maize field here. Make one for chilies. And then some cacao. This should help, hopefully. Bandits beat him. You don't have enough jobs, I think. Plaza, I'm just gonna build them a plaza. I've built it wrong before, but let's have it here. It's fine. As long as they evolve. Quite a large city now? Yeah. It is. Nothing crazy, but we need to get to 8,000 paw. What is this? A sweeper. I need to get a new one. Just double down. Some fancy houses, which is the highest evolution. I think. No, they still demand more healthcare, but I cannot get that. It needs herbs to operate properly. I need to get a gardener. And just get some... Okay. Let's just get some gardens to grow herbs here. Some depots are still tough to satisfy. Should hopefully see more food overall. This is still struggling with food. It needs timber to develop. Do we not have it? We should have it. Okay, I'm gonna relocate one of my masons. Actually, just remove him, I guess. I don't need to. I really don't want to move it somewhere in the middle of nowhere, but let's just do it there. Yeah. Gonna get up for work in 7 hours. Yeah. It's nasty. Let's get this. I'm just gonna get timber here as well. Accept. You have timber. It's lying to me. Oh well. Need herbs and timber. So that's another bathhouse doesn't have that. What is it? This. Of course. I have a new thing, right? Let's get some timber. Spent a few hours on my C3 map after dinner. Finally at a stage where I can play it myself and test it that way. That's good. So you mean like skill-wise? I don't want to read about people making fools of themselves. They can do that on their own time. Population is still rising. Needs better healthcare. I can give them like a dentist. These are just not working out at all, these houses. We can have a couple of like horrible huts. That's fine. That security post alert is annoying. I would like to solve it. But I don't think I can. Could try to put one here. And this should solve their healthcare issues, right? Because they have a basin, they have steam baths, which don't get timber for some reason. It will. And now they want a ball car. It's not gonna happen. Just give them some mosaics. I'm not gonna eat that. I'm sorry, but I'm sure Fairby enjoyed it. Plazas are overcrowded. Yeah, that's fine. This one probably. It is. I could use more jobs actually, but a place for this Chungus is another matter. I cannot have it. You have Patrician Plaza and then the Scrubs Plaza, so their choice. Is the population rising still? Sort of. I could use a new temple, I think. Quetzalcoatl, we already have that. Tlaloc, we already have that. We have this one, right? Yeah. Zibidotech is already a thing. This one is already a thing. I have temples to everyone. Maybe a couple more shrines. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Just to entice more nobles to actually stay in the city. Since they have jobs, and with commoners it's another matter. I could make a farm for cotton around here. And then have workshops. This is gonna accept cotton. Just like when Marek leaves and we get a wonderful chair stream. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Fine? Are you happy now? Okay, so this girl is drunk on her stream. Then she gets up and goes to the toilet. Her cat jumps into her seat and sniffs her microphone, her webcam and her keyboard. Then just sits in her chair and stares into the camera. Someone in chat writes, yes, this channel now has a better streamer. So it's like when I leave and there is nothing happening here. That's what you want to say? It's a better stream when I'm not here? Thanks. What do you want? Bulkor. I really don't want to build, it's massive. This is everything. Just give it time, we are reaching the population requirement. I hope we get some sort of victory screen though. It's pretty good. Security is still overcrowded constantly. It's these scraps doing the problems, I bet. This needs herbs. Oh, we don't have them, okay. Fine, let's get a gardener. Get some gardens. This actually does not have access to anything. We're gonna put a gardener here as well. Let's put a bunch of herbs. We have commoners to use. Okay, governor promoted. The Emperor is sufficiently impressed that he has chosen you for promotion, a new assignment within the Empire. Should you accept it, that is, well done. Oh, you have choice to accept or refuse. That is noble. But anyways, good. I don't think I've done too many things differently. Maybe just better farming infrastructure for getting around and not stretching it too far. It's the food side of things. This is still annoying, but we did manage to deal with it. Patricians, not the greatest, but we have palaces. Thanks. The changes that have been made to the game definitely made it a little bit better. Yeah, of course. Especially the spoilage. I think perspective games have tweaked the spoilage mechanic a little bit. Aztec new StarCraft 2 races. Yeah, clearly. It's the master race. It's just like the, you know, if you look at like mukbang, like what do like Koreans and to an extent like Chinese, it's more prevalent in Asia overall. Like Japanese do that as well, where they just, you know, they eat things that invest you would be just like, yeah, I would like cook that or something, and they just, if I ever like decide to eat like raw octopus on a freaking grill that's still alive and they eat it, and things like that. Like Zerg invasion or Tyranid invasion, whatever your universe is, imagine like spores land here, like the Leviathan scene from StarCraft 2, Heart of the Swarm beginning. And just the Zerg land on the planet, and it's just like, oh yeah, we'll just absolutely steamroll these scrubs. They don't even have ghost rifles. And then just like, oh yeah, you will be on the menu very soon. I don't think Zerg would last very long. Okay, but let's click on the message. So when you dismiss it, does it mean that you can just play on? It seems like it. But if you do not want to play on, I guess I'm gonna make a save of this and then you just quit. Is that it? Or is there history events? I guess you just quit. If you do Empire, the fonts are messed up still, but it's besides the point. It's gonna be it for today's stream. It took 3 hours to build a city, not trivial. Next time we might take a look at the military scenario or some of the randomly generated ones, but I don't know if it's gonna be balanced or not. Eating torrents, sentient cows, yeah. I mean, it's not as awful as just, you know, there are worse things than torrents you could eat. But yeah, let's go back to the menu. And that's gonna be it from me for today. So I'll thank you for watching, and I'm gonna be seeing you around. Let's do a raid. If there is anyone else, we could raid for some extra points. A lot of people streaming a lot of things. Let's raid Finn boy. Hey, welcome. This just got a free 1.0 alpha public release a few days ago, and it's free, yet no media outlet has covered it yet. Because it's an open source project currently, you know, so it might take a while, but eventually I expect more people to be interested in the game and play it. But for now, very few people even know about it.